let's say it's a work thing and you're getting cornered by authority. So you look for the authority and you look for that helplessness. And you think to yourself, where has that authority cornered me and I felt helplessness? And you're looking inside the labyrinth for that connection, to make that connection. Do you have to work it out with your boss? Maybe, but that's secondary. The first thing is to work it out, to use it to your advantage. This is where the Lojong training of Tibetan Buddhism comes in. The heart of the Lojong is to not let these circumstances impact you adversely over and over and over again. Let the dragon become the ally. Let the adversary become the ally. How do we do that? The boss is largely a projection of your unconscious. How do we know that? You could have 10 employees, all with the same boss, all with the same deadline, all with the same ears that hear the scrutinizing, judgmental tone, and you'll have 10 different responses because not everybody shares your personal experience, your personal history. So actually, what the boss is doing is revealing something in your shadow. And if you're overly oriented to condemning them or finding an escape strategy or finding a way to be passive aggressive in real time, you miss the opportunity to work with the shadow, and whatever is lingering in the shadow remains in the shadow, or worse, it gets compounded. But what if it were possible to use these impasses and these collisions or near collisions or these landmines as precisely, rather than the re-traumatization, they're actually the doorway to healing. Allow ourselves to go into the time machine, back in time to a place where we did feel helpless. It actually did happen. There was no one there. There was someone combative. There was someone threatening. There was someone who was shaming. There was someone that was critical. There was physical abuse. And back then, there was a time where we had primitive capacities, black and white thinking. We took it as our fault. We went to the default of the scenario being our fault. We were powerless, and then it crystallized as a contract. We did need to take care of them instead of us, and it crystallized as a contract. We were being exposed as deficient, and that crystallized as our main ego personality. Then everything atop of that becomes the persona, the reaction against it, the overcompensation.